Just need to be tightened up.
I lost us.
Coming on. Says I'm live.
Right.
Let it play. You don't see it.
Oh, let it
You're
get-
not back.
Oh yeah. Oh no, we're gonna find. I'm gonna find
Wow.
this. We're gonna get started. We see it on here.
All right.
All right.
Welcome
Welcome.
to another episode of At the Helm with Kelli and Wayne.
Yes.
I am Kelli.
Here we go.
That's Wayne. He has.
We're here.
We're having some technological. I've been having technological issues all day.
We're here.
Starting
We're here.
at work.
Right here. We're live.
But we're back.
Yeah, good.
Thank
good,
you all.
Good.
Thank you all for joining us.
I am.
Come on in. Come on in.
Yes. Join us. Hope everybody's having a good week. Everybody's enjoying this change in weather. Hope everybody's having a good week.
That's me. That's me every week.
Do it
Every week.
Yeah,
Every week.
I'm gonna do it in a minute.
Every week.
I'm gonna do it in just a minute.
Happy Black History Month.
Again.
I think we might have said that when we started. The
We
100
celebrated that
this week. Was it this week? No, last week.
last week.
Carter G. Woodson gave us Black History Week. We are celebrating 100 years of Black achievement, Black accomplishment, Black brilliance,
Mhm.
Black excellence. And we put Black in front of it because white seems to just always be the default. And if we leave it up to some people, it will be completely erased. Just look at what the president is doing with museums all around the country. But we are here and we ain't going nowhere. Like it's what it is. So happy Black History Month.
Yes. What is everybody doing for the month? How are you celebrating this 100th year, wherever you're at, in your house, in your private space, in your church, at your school, wherever you may be? How are you celebrating this?
Are you ready to pull pictures up yet? Are we ready?
I
Okay,
am. Hold
so-
on. I'm looking for one more.
All right. Because I just wanted to shout out the Black
Yes.
Mental Health Conference
Just a second.
that I attended.
Mhm.
It was an amazing 2-day event, 2-day conference. It was a space that was intentional. It was a place where you could see healing in real time.
Mhm.
It was just an amazing space where it was a safe space for people who are Black and people who work with Black people. So it wasn't just Black people, but there were definitely, Black doctors, Black therapists in the room, but also people who rub up against, which unless you're part of the 75% of white people who self-segregate, that's all of us. So shout out to the visionary, Dr. LaShonda Lucas, for an amazing execution of that conference. It was the 3rd annual conference. The keynote speakers were Jonathan Majors and Megan Good Majors. And it was just an all-around good, vibrational, amazing, excellent time. Are you showing the pictures?
Yeah, I'm showing the picture. You see that picture?
Okay.
That's-
Yeah. And so I think I heard Doc say that the dates for 2027 will be dropping soon. Do not miss this space. If you are, again, anybody who is working with Black families, anybody who wants to be trauma informed, this is the space. This is the space for you. It is, again, an intentional space. There are continuing education credits if you need those. It's included with the price of your registration. But that's us, the white coats.
Oh, there you go.
The white coats, because we moved in excellence and provided the best possible customer experience with surgical precision. I'll just go ahead and throw that in
Go
there.
ahead, go ahead. Get on. Go ahead on.
The White Coats was doing it with surgical precision. But yeah, we had an amazing, amazing time. And that is a team. That is the team that helped Doc execute her vision. I don't know. It was an amazing space. I know my hair is looking like Eddie Munster over there on the end. But my gray patches are sticking out.
A lot of wisdom there.
But that was at the end of the conference. Like we had done the 2 days. You see, I got my chucks on.
You was wild.
Yes, listen. I almost just like laid down right there on the floor. But it was great. And again, I encourage anybody who is working in that space, if you're working with children, you're working with adults, next year, find yourself in the place, in that space.
Good. Busy weekend. Y'all started on Friday.
Mm-hmm. Well, we actually started on Thursday getting things set up.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Thursday getting everything set up. And then all day Friday was the conference.
Friday was day one. Mm-hmm. We had an amazing time Friday night, the networking event, where you got to, after being serious for those few hours during the day, we were able to let our hair down, do some karaoke, do a little singing, a little dancing. It had everything. It had everything that you look for in an event. So
great. So go ahead and again, you don't know the date already for next year.
No.
But
she just said it'd be dropping soon. Don't miss it.
Yes. Be on the lookout, and
I'll be there.
Yes. And you will be definitely making the announcement that when that date is coming. So you can let everyone know.
So I was doing that, and what were you doing over the past weekend?
I'm trying to. So while you were celebrating the mental health that everyone needs, we were loving forward together. This is our Selma. Mm-hmm. So we walked from Wilson to Raleigh, beginning on Wednesday. Walked Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, ended up at the Capitol building on Saturday for the rally on Saturday for our Love Forward March, Love Forward Together March, where we came together to love and try to rid and combat and somewhat come against all of the hate that we see continuing throughout this time and through where we are. So that is Fayetteville Street, looking back down at what some of us may know as Memorial all the time. I think it's the Martin Marietta Center now. Mm-hmm. And so that picture is actually from the Capitol, the steps of the Capitol, all the way down that block and see. I love in this picture the juxtaposition of the flag, the American flag, on the backdrop of these American people who are marching toward the Capitol to demand that the people who say that they want this country to be great, that this picture shows what it takes. You have to put feet to your faith. You have to put feet to your passion, and you don't let these people off. You don't go silently. You don't abdicate your rights to people. And I know, a lot of people have a lot of things to say about marching, but marching is not a fix. Marching brings awareness to what needs to be fixed. And so we take to the streets, and they pay attention. It's definitely part of the process. And again, we've shared before that it's not the only thing. It's not just one thing. So as we were walking, I thought I had a sign on here that showed the mileage. There was a picture that I had that showed how far Raleigh was and Wendell and Zeppelin. I think that's what the mileage sign said. But But yeah, as we gathered and started, Roland Martin Unfiltered was there all 4 days. So we are grateful for him and all the videoing and all the shares that he did. Brother Mark Thompson from Make It Plain was there with us this week, hanging out, joining us on the march. And good times. A lot of people joining. I thought I had a picture of the street. Did not come in. When we were coming down, may have been Pool Road. Not sure. Maybe I'll see if I can find one. But yeah, that's how we spent our week and weekend. Valentine's Day weekend.
Oh yeah.
Valentine to my Valentine.
So yeah, so that was Valentine's Day was Saturday. I don't know, we spent it like we always spend it, right? We just went and grabbed something to eat.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, nothing big, but you had spent the day loving forward. I had spent today feeling the love of my people. And then we kind of got together and culminated.
I love with each
I
other.
love with each other.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yes.
How did you all celebrate Valentine's? Are we still even celebrating Valentine's? I know a lot of the restaurants were full.
Yeah, what was it like? What was it like out there in the restaurants? And
what was it like for people that haven't been married for 32 years?
Yes.
Who's still like, or people who have been married for more than 32 years. Maybe we just are not doing it right. But
yeah, maybe, yeah.
What did it look like? What did Valentine's Day look like out there?
I'm gonna venture on the side of that we doing it right.
Yeah, well, whatever we doing, we're gonna keep doing it because this is it. If we doing it right or we doing it wrong.
Yeah, that's true.
But this is it. We just go keep doing it how we do it.
Yeah. I mean, it seemed to be somewhat working though. I mean,
yeah.
It seems to be doing all right.
Yeah.
That's the one I want. It seems to be doing pretty good. Well, this is we'll be through. Yeah, that was us walking into Wendell. See the Wendell city limits as we were moving as part of the gathering that day. Several hundred people every day. Some people joined us every day. Some people joined one day. Some people joined two. We had people that walked. We had people in caravans. We had buses that people could ride on buses. We had cars that people were caravanning in. So it was a multitude of gathering and inclusivity that was part of this march. There was a flatbed truck that had speakers and music. There were people riding on that. And so, there were buses. If people walked a little while and felt like they need a break, the bus would be right behind the crowd. So you could step out of line and then hop on the bus and ride. And then at the next stop, we may rest. So you could get right back in line if you want to. So it was very inclusive, make sure that everyone had an opportunity if they want to participate from all abilities to be part of this. Because that's what love is. That's what love is when you make sure that everyone has an opportunity to participate and everybody's included. And so no one was going to be left out no matter what their abilities were. They could join us in this. And whether you were at the front holding a sign or whether you rode in a car, you was on the bus, we all represented and walked together and joined this love forward movement together. So there was no little eyes, no big U's or little eyes. And in this march, we were all together, coming together. So
you logged a lot of steps over those 3 days.
Yes,
4 days.
Yes, we walked at least 8 miles every day. Maybe a couple of days, maybe a little more, but it was a minimum of 8 miles every day that we walked. Came in to Raleigh on Saturday. met right at Chavis at the early voting site. And that was our last.
Was that Saturday or was that Friday?
That was Friday. I said, yeah. So Friday, yeah. So we walked to the Social Security building in Raleigh. And then we did get on, we traveled with caravan to Chavis. And then we all got out at Chavis Park, right below, right below Chavis Park. And then we made our way up Rock Quarry up Martin Luther King to Wilmington and to the Capitol. There was one of the monks found out that the movement, this march, was coming from Wilson to Raleigh, and they actually reached out. He reached out to Repairs of the Breach and asked, could he be part of this walk to Raleigh? And so he joined us every day, and so he walked with us, and it was super beautiful. He was part of the same delegation of monks that walked from Texas to DC, but he just could not make that walk.
Mhm.
He is in his 80s, and he was going to meet them in Raleigh and walk the rest of the way, but he was advised that may not be the best, so he joined us. But he walked every step, all the days. So he joined us, and it was just very to have him with us and to want to be part of that and to share those different cultures and different spiritual journeys. Again, was just uplifting as well. And he had words when we got to the Capitol, and he also had words on Saturday. So it was good to be in that space, and grateful that for everybody who participated, everybody who came. Again, just grateful for that. But the work begins now as we continue to now mobilize and organize in our different communities as we move toward these midterms. That is so important. On that note, we're still in the middle of early voting season. It goes until
Here
the
in North
28th.
Carolina.
Here in North Carolina, it goes to the 28th.
Mm-hmm.
So please check your voter registration. We went yesterday, found out that one of our children had been removed from the voter roll, and they are.
And y'all know we vote in this house.
Yeah, so they are a frequent voter. So it's not that they were infrequent, but they were removed from the roll.
Yeah, there's no rhyme or reason about why they are removing people. So check your voter registration. Check it right now.
Check it.
And if you are inactive, it's not going to fix itself. Go to the early voting poll and cast your vote. You can then re-register and vote on the same day.
Yep, and North Carolina is one of the few places that you're allowed that has same day registration, which was a fight. That again, people who got together who thought that voting was not a privilege but a right that everyone should have, because they made it one 150 years ago, 156 years ago. So they made that right. So people who thought we should have that right continue to fight. So we should make it easier for people to vote and not harder for people to vote. It's actually easier for people to go out and buy a firearm than it is to register to vote. And
a firearm or gun?
A gun, yes.
Yeah, like you said, to buy a farm. Like, why are they buying a farm?
Yeah. It's my dialect.
Yeah. So. And normally I can detect it. I can translate. I can interpret.
People at work have a difficult time sometimes.
Do they?
Yeah. I mean,
I think a lot of people do.
Yeah.
That's funny. Do you ever try to properly enunciate so that the people can understand what you're saying?
Who, me?
Never mind.
Not one bit.
Never mind.
No, I don't know. I don't even know if I would know. I guess I could do that, but no, I don't try at all. There was one person on the march that said that they wanted me to walk beside. They could just talk to me and
just to hear you talk.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't know how to take that. I don't know if thank you or I don't know. But yeah, so family member was able to register and vote that same evening. But again, that is how important it is That's how important it is. And again, that is just another step, another process in this process of making this country what it is. And, as you said too, when you saw the flags lying down Fairwood Street, we handed out flags to everyone because one of the messages um, that Reverend Barber mentioned throughout this march was, you know, we're not going to let people take things and create a narrative with them like they had with the flag. And the only patriots are the people who love God and hate certain communities and and support the NRA, and that makes you a patriot, and you can wave the flag. So we had many people because everybody that is here, born here, is a citizen. So they have a right to that flag just as much as everyone else. So the message was not to co-opt that flag, but when you saw them and said it looked good with people walking down Fayetteville Street, people coming in to that flag. And so we saw many of them on our route. Some of them were friendly. Ran into a few people that were not friendly, but for the most part,
I bet those were the Christian people too.
Oh, they were the good church folks. I know they were. Those the folks that love Jesus the most.
Yeah.
So, but it was very positive responses from people, from passerbyers, much more positive response than negative response. And so that's what we need to continue to focus on is, again, that there's only a small minority of people who really are in favor of what's happening right now. Looks like there's a whole lot of folks that are in favor because they're the ones that get to tell the story on the news every night. They're the ones that get to tell their story, show all the pictures. But the majority, most Americans, most people that in this country believe that everybody ought to have a living wage. They believe that everybody ought to have some health care, that everybody ought to have access to immigrants ought to have a pathway to citizenship. Everybody ought to have right to public education, funded public education. So there's more along those lines, but we just have to continue to be diligent in what we are doing. And so it's education, it's getting information out, it's letting people know, and sharing wherever we can. So again, what's the day? Day the 19th?
Yep.
Day the 19th. So there's, I guess, count tomorrow, there's 10 days left, 9 days left, 8 days, how many ever days it is. Make sure that you make your way there. Take somebody with you, take a family member, and even if they are not registered, take them and allow them to register where they are. As we continue, we have to turn out, and then it will be from here till November to continue to build, get people out.
Yep. So again, this is one step. Voting, the holding accountable comes next.
Yes, have to.
So speaking of voting, we lost a civil rights icon this week in the Reverend Jesse Jackson, who paved the way for a Barack Obama presidency, who brought forth a lot of progressive, which is now the buzzword, progressive policies, and who, of course, wasn't a perfect person, who is, and it just seems like people want people to be perfect. Now, Barack Obama came real close. Right? He came real close, just because he didn't have any scandals. But was he perfect? No. I mean, we can, throw a few names out there that people might say he was a politician. He did what he had to do. But Jesse Jackson was someone who, I guess his presidential campaign in 1988 would have been the first time that we would have been able to vote in a presidential primary. So, and again, just kind of paving the way. responsible for getting hostages freed when the politicians who were elected to do it couldn't do it or wouldn't do it. And so we celebrate his life. We will continue to know that we are somebody.
Yes, we are.
I am somebody.
Say it again.
And
Say
we
it
will
with
continue to keep
hope.
hope alive.
Mm-hmm.
And so as we, move into holding his family, lifting his family up as they mourn, we continue to pray for them. And I wonder why flags have not been lowered to half staff. We choose to do that for certain people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Even the Pizza Hut, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A.
So pay attention. Pay attention to those places.
Yeah.
That have chosen not to recognize this icon, this person, this public servant who did much more, and was much more of a humanitarian and much more morals and values than so many others that they've lowered the flag for. So just pay attention to those places where you frequent. And hey, maybe if they don't lower their flag, maybe don't frequent them, as much. Maybe some places you have to go, but maybe find somewhere to go that does appreciate. It does appreciate. Again, and when you said, his platform and the buzzword of the progressive message, so many people like to take that and use that as their platform, but none of them came close on their platform and their political ideology compared to what Reverend Jackson's was. So when it came to really being someone for the community, and when really someone speaking, when we lift from the bottom, everybody rises, and really making sure that everyone has a right to housing and food and health care. He was the really one that kicked all that off. He was the really one that started all that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was interesting. I heard a conversation on Sirius XM that there's a few people that are still around that kind of got involved and got in the way when he was running in 88, that if they wouldn't have stepped in and made some waves, maybe he would have had an opportunity.
You know me who? We not protecting people. Who was it?
Mr. Joseph R. Biden.
Joseph Robinette.
Yep, Joseph Robinette Biden. Chuck Schumer. And many others that are still there that through their political weight.
And then people who like to ride on their coattails and say, I march with,
Yeah.
I march with.
Yeah.
Break up the banks, Bernie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Who was here in North Carolina campaigning, primarying a black woman.
So, yeah. So, learn. Yeah. Do.
That's why we don't lean in the titles. Republican, Democrat, progressive. Just get out here. Get out here and do the work.
It's just a couple keystrokes, as Lamont King would say, a couple keystrokes, and you can kind of find out a lot of things. So it's a lot of information. Yeah, find out on your own who, and again, those are the same ones, like you said, that love to stand up now and even, the next couple of weeks, stand up and say how much they appreciated him and how much they supported him. And some of them will probably even go so far to say that they think that he should have been president. But they were the ones that probably stood in the way, did not help the cause as well. So, yes, there's that. So again, to the Jackson family, to Reverend Jackson, thank you for all you've done, for all of your efforts. And
I love that his kids did a press conference yesterday. Jesse Jackson Jr. was like, whoever want to come, you can come. And all of the children were there.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
All of them. So, I mean, if those people fine, why you in their business?
Yeah.
Why you in those people's business?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And you said a while ago, nobody's perfect. And did you say You think people want people to be perfect?
I mean, people act like people gotta absolutely be perfect. Like,
Yeah.
because he wasn't a perfect person
Yeah.
does not negate all of the good that he did.
Oh yeah, but
Unless, I mean, sometimes you don't have to be perfect. Sometimes you can be a 34 count felon in the Epstein files,
sexual predator,
been sued for racial discrimination, a self-proclaimed abuser. You can be all these things.
Yeah.
Not paying people, bankrupting, casinos,
convicted sexual assaulter.
But hey,
I mean, you can be all of those things.
This is the person we want to make. This is the person we choose to make America great. So
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Do you got to be great?
You clearly don't have to. But I was really thinking people really don't want people to be perfect.
You can clearly be below mediocre standards.
Yeah,
clearly you can.
Yeah, it's proven. There's a whole administration full of them. Right now that are mediocre with no qualities, no experience. But hey, they toe the line. They know how to get in lockstep.
No, they just always want to put those unrealistic expectations and standards on some of us.
Oh yeah,
and some of us just we refuse to carry those.
Yes,
those standards. So
yes,
go somewhere else with that. Like, be gone.
Yes, another historical icon was lost this week. Made transition this week, and Janet Dubois. Isn't that how you pronounce her name?
Mm-hmm. Dubois or Dubois?
Dubois.
W-E-B. Dubois or Dubois?
Yeah. Miss Janet Dubois.
Walona.
Better known
Most
as
of us would know.
Walona. And you too, Walona. From Good Times.
I just found that out today. Like I just heard that today.
Yeah.
How'd I miss it?
I did too. When you said
that's crazy.
Yeah, so
just looking out of the window,
scratching and
watching the asphalt glow.
Did she say that song?
Thinking how it all look at me now. Keeping your head above water. I don't know. Did she sing it? I think she did. I think she sung that, and maybe she sung the "Moving On Up."
Moving on up
for George Jefferson.
I think she did.
Somebody let me know.
I think she might have. I think she might have.
Sister Cobb, what did they bring up? They brought up that. What did they bring up? His infidelities, his affairs. Because again, if we going by that affairs, we got somebody in the White House who had an affair with every wife, on every wife with the next wife. And one time, his last wife, she was recovering. He out here giving money to porn stars. So what are we really talking about? I guarantee you Fox News was probably one of the ones that was talking about that.
Oh, yeah.
But they forget. They have this cognitive dissonance, this selective memory. But the man is right there knocking down pieces of the White House.
And that goes along
and all of his this dirt. And so
that goes right along with the racist agenda. Cognitive dissonance. What's the other word you said?
Selective memory.
Racist agenda. I mean, it's all kind of goes.
It's same thing.
Yeah, it's all.
They're all interchangeable.
Yes, they're all.
But we shall not let them disparage our icons and messages. Who are we to one another? It don't matter what it really doesn't matter what the mainstream or corporate media says.
They're going to continue their lies and their.
It takes nothing away from, again, his accomplishments.
Sonia Arthur said she did. Yep.
Yeah.
So I
sounded like it too, didn't I, Sonia? Did I sound?
That's what made me think. Because you was like right on that same.
I was on the note. I was on it.
I thought somebody had turned the TV on in the other room.
Right to Good Times.
Yeah, right to Good Times and came on. And you was right on.
Hanging in a chime. Or whatever it was they said.
I think that's what they said. Scratching and surviving.
We knew we were scratching and surviving. Scratching and surviving, honey.
Yes. Oh, congratulations. While talking about Sister Josephine. Sister Josephine, I need to make sure I get there. Hold on a second. I need to make sure I get it right before I say it. So go ahead.
I don't know what you said. Okay.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead.
I don't. You just kind of left it.
I know. That's my bad.
That
was my bad.
Okay. What else do we have on our list? What else do this week, what else has happened in the last 2 weeks, and what's coming up for the next 2 weeks?
So even this past week, so not only was Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we were busy with work, we were in a conference, marched from Wilson to Raleigh. On Sunday, we had Soul to the Polls.
Souls to the Polls.
So the weather did not cooperate, but shout out to the executive committee, the president, the executive committee members, for those who pivoted, took a nice pivot and did not allow the rain to wash away Soul to the Polls. So we were initially going to gather at Martin Luther King Gardens and Martin Luther King and Rock Quarry and have some programming, and then encourage everyone to walk up to Chambers Heights and vote while we were there. So, of course, weather forecast began as a washout. So, again, the wonderful executive committee of the NAACP Raleigh Apex branch came together and decided, hey, we can not have this. So came up with a wonderful idea. Shout out to Martin Street Baptist Church in Raleigh.
Absolutely.
For not only this Sunday, but for all that they do.
Yeah.
They are definitely
for our branch of the NAACP.
Yes, they are engaged in the community. They are for the community. And so now this was an ask on like Wednesday. Mind you, Souls of the Polls was Sunday. So on Wednesday, you reach out. They're like, hey, you're more than welcome. How many people you think are coming? We show up. They got the room set up. They are ready, prepared. We had 32 candidates. 32 candidates that are on the ballots in this primary season that showed up to Martin Street Baptist Church. We gave them all 3 minutes, 2 minutes if you were unopposed, and you were allowed to give your platform and let people know why they should vote for you.
Why did they deserve our vote?
Yeah, so we were grateful for all of those that came out, all the people that came, even in the steel rain, and the candidates that came. So thanks to everyone.
And I've heard a couple of these candidates a few times during this cycle. So if you're in Wake County and you got questions about a candidate, you can call me.
That's right.
I'll give you my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we were really, really glad that those 32 candidates again did not think it robbery to come out and speak to the community again, to let them know why they deserve their vote. Because the NAACP is nonpartisan, we invited everybody. So we heard from some people who probably don't want to hear from again. But hey, so goes it. And that is the beauty in that opportunity, that you get to hear from everybody who's on the ballot, who wants you to vote for them, and you get to then figure out where your values align and how your values align with those candidates. And so that was a great event. I was glad to that we did not have to cancel it, and that Martin Street opened their doors to us so that we could be on the inside, safe and dry.
Yes.
He's so random.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you know, you know.
But most of you probably don't know.
Yeah.
But
I enjoyed that.
He's so random. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, that was Wayne's cue. If the candidates went over too long, then Wayne gave them a nice brush off. Started playing Tevin Campbell. Can we talk? Your time is up. Give up the mic.
Yep. So it was good. I am still
cannot multitask. Clearly,
it's difficult.
Clearly,
it's difficult.
Yeah. So let's focus on one thing. Let's focus on one thing at a time.
Okay. So yeah. So what was the question you asked before I went to Souls of the Polls? What else happened in these past 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What we got coming up? What else happened? What else are we talking about? What else do we care about?
Yeah. Is everyone on heel bloated? Yeah.
Have you gone yet? We went again. There was nobody there. course, the Wilhelms get there, and we started a line. Now there's a line to vote, but it's all of us, and so, um, yeah. So there's not a lot of during early voting. So you have time. You can go anywhere in your county to the closest of polling place to you in your county that you're registered to vote. You can go anywhere during early voting. On voting day, you have to go to your polling place.
Yes. So I couldn't find it. I'm quit looking. I can't multitask.
I mean, you can talk about it like this. Just kind of paint us a picture. I don't know.
So just Josephine got an award from Pearson Elementary School.
Oh, congratulations.
And it's like I'm gonna say Teacher of the Year, but I don't know. That's what I was looking for, the exact name of the award. It was maybe Teacher Assistant of the Year. I don't know, but it's a big award. We want to shout out. Thank her for all she did.
Yeah, shout out to Sister Joe for.
Yeah, so if you're on here, put it in the chat, Joe, so I can get it right, so I can name it right. At least give you.
Put it in the chat.
Yes, please.
But whatever it is, we know that you are amazing, doing amazing work and pouring into children with special needs. And so that is God's work.
Yes.
And we appreciate the work that you do. Even if Pearson School or whoever didn't give it to you, we're giving it to you right now.
That's right. Right.
You are it.
Yes, you are it. So yeah, Joe, if you put the proper title in the chat so we can recognize it. But yeah, congratulations, well deserved.
And when was that? Do you know?
Oh, it was IA. Definitely, I don't know what IA is. So congratulations.
We talked about this at work today, that we work so much with acronyms that we just be throwing stuff out there. CFT, IEP,
CFT.
PGM. Like, what is that? What does that mean to people who are not in this field? So we are clueless about what IA is. If I had to, I would say independent assistant. I don't know. I'm looking for another I word. Inspirational.
Oh, no. Whatever it is, that's what it deserves.
Let's shout out.
All right. So, yes, what else has been happening these past 2 weeks?
I don't know.
And again, what do we have coming up? We will be celebrating next Saturday.
Yeah. Our Black History celebration at church.
Yes, next Saturday, 2:00.
And just so people are not confused, we celebrate Black History Month in February, but we are Black History at our church.
All year.
12 months out of the year.
Yes.
You're going to get this knowledge. You're going to get this Black History information.
Every Sunday.
In the middle, even in the middle of the sermon. Like you're going to get it. So it's not that we just, this is the year, this is the month that we get in community with everybody else.
Yeah, we highlight what we've done.
We highlight and we celebrate. And we sing Lift Every Voice. Like, why are people so pressed about Lift Every Voice and sing? Like, people I ain't never know people to want to be so together and united, except when we decide this is something for us. It's the Negro National Anthem. Why do Black people, why do the 13% need their own national anthem? I mean, because the one that y'all sing really was not for us.
Instructional assistant, teacher assistant.
Instructional. Very good.
I know that's right.
Yeah, so. But yeah, it's just like always, why do we need a Black History Month? Because y'all don't know about Toussaint Louverture. That's why.
Yeah, y'all don't know.
Y'all know about the Louisiana Purchase, but what about Toussaint? Because y'all don't know about Ona Judge.
Or Hercules.
You know about George Washington. Why don't we know about Ona Judge?
You don't know about the real Hercules.
So this is why. This is why we need Black history, because y'all act like it's not American history. So for those of you who don't, and again, we always say you can go from pre-K to a doctorate degree and never have to take a Black history course. That is crazy. So, that is crazy to me. So, and this is why we see like it manifests in Black women going to the hospital to have a baby and dying at a rate 3 times higher than that of white women, because people don't take the time to learn, um, or even care, which is probably the case. They just don't care. So yeah, we highlight this history because it is intertwined with American history, but because we let the Klan teach our children and write our books, we don't get it. And so yeah, so this is again, it's always a issue with why we divided and why we can't be united during February and when we're singing the Negro National Anthem.
Mm-hmm.
And just because you never heard of it, don't mean it's not a thing. Like educate yourself,
and learn. Yeah,
so
learn the history about your own national anthem. So, wasn't there a football game you played last Sunday or Sunday before? Was that
Super Bowl? Yeah, Super Bowl was last Sunday.
Was that in between since the last time we've been here?
Yep,
Maybe.
it was last Sunday.
Yeah. So how many people? Anybody like Bad Bunny? Enjoy the halftime show? Did anybody watch the halftime show?
I watched the halftime show. I didn't understand the word Bad Bunny was saying, but I was vibing with Bad Bunny. Right. I could see the visuals. I knew what was going on. They out there in them cane fields.
Mm-hmm.
He up there on that electric pole. Like I was getting the visuals.
You could get it.
And the imagery.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the other word that it's an S word that I can't think of right now.
Like
when you see something. So this happens to me a lot.
The sensory. I don't know.
Symbolism.
I was gonna say that.
The symbolism of it all.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes it takes my brain a while to click on words that I know.
Mm-hmm.
And that has been happening to me since chemo got into my blood. And so sometimes it just takes me a minute to think of the word. What's the word? Oh yeah, if. That's the word I'm thinking of.
Yes. Yeah.
So something as simple as that. And so sometimes if I'm in conversation with you and there's a little pause, my brain is trying to catch up and give me the word. Like I knew the word. Like I said, it starts with an S. It means, but I don't. It just doesn't come to me. Anywho, that's more information than y'all. Now I'm out here breaking HIPAA laws. That's more information than y'all need to know. But anyway, it just kind of happens.
Can you break your own HIPAA laws?
No, I guess not.
Yes, come on.
I guess if you would have told it, that would have been breaking HIPAA laws.
I didn't tell you.
I can tell y'all anything I want to. What's in my medical records? That's all I want to tell you. That's it. That's all I want to tell you.
You about to break HIPAA laws. Yeah, don't tell no more.
I'm about to break Wayne HIPAA laws.
Yeah, don't tell no more. Don't tell no more. Yeah, no more.
Oh, my goodness.
It was good that Bad Bunny celebrated all of America. North America, South America. We are America. Or did were you one of those ones who, I don't even know who that clown was from that administration, said, I'm pretty sure that was illegal. I don't speak that language, but we need to investigate all of those lyrics. It's funny to watch. It's funny to watch.
But let's be together.
Yeah.
Let's be unified.
Let's be unified. Let's make America. And so you are having a whole peace convention right now. And all of the people that are at your peace convention are warmongers right now. There's a few people at your peace convention that you invited that are actually involved and engaged in war right now. But y'all at a peace convention.
Mm-hmm.
So it is so hilarious to watch people melt down when, again, we are together. We want to be united.
And speaking of,
but then they'll turn around and say, we need to speak American, like that's a language.
Yeah. And really, like English is the official language of the United States. It ain't.
No,
we don't even have one. But hey, y'all go off.
Yeah. But that goes along with their narrative of the official religion of the United States, which we do not have one.
And if we don't check them, they'll keep it up.
They'll keep saying it, until
Angela says she's voting tomorrow. Yes, Angela.
Yay.
Call me if you got any questions.
Be careful.
Call me.
Just leave it at that. Leave it at that. Leave it at that.
Call me.
That's enough.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, I was getting ready to say, speaking of unity, shout out to the town of Holly Springs.
Oh yeah.
For passing a non-discrimination ordinance that people have been fighting to get them to pass since I believe 2022. So for a while.
It's been 4 years, yeah.
And so this is when we say, both parties are the same, two wings on the same bird. No.
Definitely not.
Holly Springs flipped their town council. And the people voted in, because voting matters. The people that are now on that council are people who want Holly Springs to be more inclusive. They want everybody in Holly Springs to feel safe
and inclusive.
Y'all.
And part of.
Let me tell y'all, we was there. We was at the meeting, and this lady got up. The lady who did not want them to sign the ordinance, and that lady said, "The 14th Amendment gave everybody rights. We don't need an extra." We don't need an extra ordinance, because the 14th Amendment gave everybody rights. And I'm like, ma'am, if you are going to talk about equal rights, maybe let's not talk about a slave amendment, right? You do know why we have the 14th Amendment.
But then, go ahead.
I'm just saying, you're talking about an amendment from the 1800s. So forget all the lynchings in the 1900s, forget Jim Crow and the whites only water fountains. You literally stood up in 2026 and said, everybody got rights because we got the 14th Amendment. Like, sometimes y'all just need to sit down. Just be quiet. Like, don't say nothing. Don't say, like, people may think that you're ignorant, but when you open your mouth, you remove all doubt, because that was foolish.
Put your brain on this.
That was foolish. But anyway, I digress. Shout out to Holly Springs. Shout out to the people who voted in this new council. Shout out to everybody who now feels safe in Holly Springs. And shout out to the people, the restaurants not restaurant, any small business who might want to discriminate. And now you got to get lawyers. And so it's going to cost you a little more money, because I think that's what they were saying. That because people might now have to get lawyers. Like, no, just don't discriminate. Yeah. If you don't discriminate, you won't need a lawyer.
It's real simple.
Basic. So,
yeah. But she had another point. Yeah. Not only did they have the 14th Amendment that made them citizens, they also had the Civil Rights Act. And so I don't know why I'm sitting on my porch sipping my mint julep, talking to my friends. Everybody's safe in this town. We don't need an ordinance.
And I was like, please, Jane Crow, please. Jane Crow, please.
That was hilarious. I can't believe she said that.
And it is now on video for everybody to see.
It's on record.
You gave us your name, your address, and then you said that foolishness.
Yeah.
Anywho, people. All politics are local.
Yes.
So get involved in your local politics. I know we keep saying the same thing, but yeah, go vote. Take somebody with you to vote, because this is where the rubber meets the road. That person in the White House has no idea what's going on Main Street in Holly Springs, but we do. And so again, because the people in Holly Springs turned out, this ordinance that they've been fighting for 4 years, and all they had to do was sign it. I mean, the county already has one, so it was like, wasn't a big deal. So there's, I think, at least one more county in Fuquay, and Fuquay that's a whole other thing. Like, all kinfolk ain't kinfolk. I'm just gonna leave it at that, because there's no reason that the council in Fuquay should look like it looks. After all these people did all this work. But again, that's local. If you're not here in Fuquay, You don't know, but I'm just saying we got work to do. And there's maybe some changes in the near future, like a primary.
Well,
That's just ridiculous. We just give it away. You just give that seat away.
And we have to be diligent. We have to continue to be diligent. Continue. Because that's what they have done for the past
forever. They never
100
give up.
years. They never, ever, ever give up. Ever since that 14th Amendment, there's been people just like that lady saying, y'all got all the rights you need.
Ma'am, the 13th Amendment abolished slavery.
That lady said,
so just because we abolished slavery, then the next amendment, the 14th Amendment.
And
I just cannot believe. Anyway, we're not going back. We're not going back.
Lady said the 14th
Anyway,
Amendment.
I got something in the chat from.
We don't need an NDO in 2026.
She said, I don't know anybody that's ever been discriminated against. I don't know anybody. I was like, of course you don't. You're probably the 75% of white people who self-discriminate. So who gonna tell you they were discriminated? Oh, you know what? That actually could be the case, because don't we have whoever's now Secretary of the Labor Department is like, white people, if you've ever been discriminated against, you may have a case.
Call 1-800.
And I'm like, Wayne, get on it. Like, you be playing around too much. Like, talk to people.
I'm gonna call. Yeah, I'm gonna call. I'm gonna file a claim.
I mean, white men are clearly under attack in this country.
Every day. When I leave out of here, I fear for my life every day.
Out of this house?
Yes, I'm under attack in these streets.
I was like, as long as you feel safe in the house.
Well, I feel safe in the house.
Your doctor gonna ask you.
No, I tell him all the time. I feel safe.
Okay.
But I'm getting to when I leave this house, I'm fearful for my life. We are under attack.
Y'all under attack. And you Christian? You Christian?
Straight.
White? Straight?
Cisgender? Yeah, that goes on.
They coming for you.
Yeah. They coming for me.
Call the number.
I am in fear.
Because I know at least 2 incidences where you probably been discriminated against.
I am enemy number 1.
At least 2.
You'll never know.
Take advantage.
Yeah.
You just gotta throw it around sometimes.
Got to.
But okay. I was getting ready to shout out Sonia, who's on here with us, who sent me the most amazing things about, she is back in school and she is on the dean's list and she is doing amazing work. And I just wanted to shout that out, because sometimes the way we do things are not the traditional way, but it doesn't mean that it's not as important. Mm-hmm. So shout out to you, Sonia, for even going back to school, because I know what that looks like, trying to go to school as an adult.
Yes.
So that is major kudos to everybody who is not 19 and don't have no other jobs and ain't got to worry about other people and ain't really paying no bills. You just out there, somebody sent you. If you are doing school a different way than that, shout out. Like, literally, like, I keep saying that I'm going to go back, but then I remember and I get triggered by what? No, thank you. I'm not going back.
Paper?
All right. Homework? We got to get out of here. That was my disembarkation.
Read 4 books in 2 hours?
Yeah. But yeah, congratulations to you. Keep up the great work. It is not easy. But I'm proud of you. And I know you're proud of yourself for things. This is a big deal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Graduation party. Somewhere. Let's celebrate.
All right, disembarkation time. It's time to disembark.
Are you out? You done?
That was me.
That was you?
That was me saying, just because we don't do it traditionally, don't mean it's not as important. Like, just get it on your mind to do it. Shane said, just because you put it on your mind don't mean you can do it. But she's a pessimist.
No, she's not.
I'm talking about mine, Shane.
I'm talking about mine.
Okay. All right. We got a different one. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not going to let you talk about mine, Shane.
She probably on here. She's going to call me. She'll call me as soon as we get off.
On the airways like this. I ain't going to do it. I'm not going to do it. All right. So disembarkation. Ooh, time to get off.
Yep.
I don't really have nothing short. So everybody continue to take care of yourself, maintain your your mental health. Find a balance in your life. That whatever you are doing, find some downtime, find some free time, find some I don't want to say idle time. Find some time to where you do something that does not require stress and any work and those types of things. Anybody seen? I can't get that started. Anybody seen Tyler Perry's Road Trip with Joe? We don't have time.
I mean, anybody who watches this channel or watches my page know that I'm probably not watching Tyler Perry. I am going to give Tyler Perry his views. I have done that. I've turned it on and went to sleep. But I have not. I started watching it and I couldn't get through it. So, but that's a whole other thing. Like all the time, Tyler Perry had these people in their feelings, and y'all know Tyler. Somebody tell you who they are, believe them.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't mess with Tyler Perry like that. Tyler's not gonna steal my time. What are you doing?
We'll get ready to go. You done?
Oh yes, I was
waiting for you to finish off.
Okay. Yeah. So thank you all for joining us. We'll be back in 2 weeks. Until then, take care. Take control of your life. If the ship is not going the way you want it, you can always adjust the sails and just be great.
Because you are
somebody.
I was gonna say it damn, but you are somebody.
Oh, you gonna say damn? Take it back to Jesse. You are funny.